I redeemed my cash.
That's an ATM!
Fucking chick just ripped the ATM out of the ground.
How would they not hear that?
Yeah, we're gonna completely ignore the concrete cracking and the cash rummaging around.
Can we just take a moment to see how unimpressive this panel is? She was, she's demonstrating such great strength. Her posture's fucking poor. Like, she looks like she's holding a ball over her head.
I mean,
She's gonna throw that because the guy has the gun in a guy's face.
She ripped the ATM out and she's holding it above her head. Will you hold this for me? And then just shoot her. And she did! She threw it at the guy!
That's a
Oh,
throwing
by the way,
pose?
that's so not the pose she should have when having thrown it from like holding it.
I do like how it's implied that when she tossed it, the ATM flipped, like did like a 180-degree flip and just hit him straight in front like that.
He should be fucking dead.
My money! So apparently the ATM machine outside was her, or inside, whatever. The ATM machine was her money as well. I love how she's automatically calling the cops on the black chick. Yeah, the two robbers that held her at gunpoint aren't, the threat. The black chick is because, we gotta show that black people can't defend themselves, or for some reason, I don't know.
Wait, I have a question. Why didn't the two go back?
Alright.
The white chick and the black, I'm assuming a black dude. Why didn't they just vouch for her? Like, no, it was the two other white guys in the mask, not her.
Well, I think what they're trying to do is she ran off before there could be any explanation, which
But why didn't? But they're witnesses.
Well, clearly the writer is very sure of the fact that because the guys were wearing black ski masks and the cashier was white, obviously she assumed the black ski masks were just skin.
No. The robbers, they weren't robbing the store. They were just simply customers wearing their COVID masks.
Check out the woman's face on the left.
On the
Makes
left.
some sense.
You can see it through the window, bottom panel.
It looks high.
What's your favorite?
Wonder Woman, no contest. By the way, I'm so fucking high right now, strong and beautiful, and I'll let her lay me out anytime.
I'm a nice guy.
I totally let Mommy Wonder Woman dominate me.
You see, I'm pointing about all the men being masculine.
Oh, this is fantastic writing.
Oh my god, this part is gonna be so stupid.
No.
Look how they emphasize his hand on his gun.
Yeah, like that would never happen. No cop would just casually reach for their gun while they're having having a nice, pleasant conversation.
Well, see, it could just be handed off as like just him putting his hand on his waist, except they decided to circle this, which means they specifically wanted you to know that he was pulling his gun. Also, the whole emphasizing his gun, like that's. You could have just made like a tiny little panel in between showing his hand on the gun. Instead, you chose that, but sure.
He's pulling out his gun.
Oh my god!
Why would you be pulling out your gun?
You don't need to escalate the situation. You never. Cops are trained to never do that shit.
Well,
This is so dumb.
certain cops are trained in that shit. Then again,
Oh wait, no,
By the way,
he's just
that's
adjusting his gun
Black
belt.
cops, Asian cops, Arab cops, Hindu cops, Latino cops, and what else? What else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Native American ones.
Wait, what are you talking about?
He's adjusting his gun belt. Apparently, I must have missed it because this art is atrocious.
Then why did they? What is this then? Saying you cry like this makes me think you've got something to hide. You don't want me finding out. Pulling out the handcuffs already. So her crying because of the pressure automatically that means, oh, she obviously did it. Yes, I must arrest her immediately.
I got a potential suspect in custody. African American female.
Uncooperative?
The fuck?
Uncooperative? She cooperated! Uncooperative?
What did I say? It's the all cops are bastards mindset, the stupidity of it.
Are we back in the civil rights movement? Those days and
They want to
We
be.
are.
They want to be MLK and Rosa Parks.
Is this the comic adaptation of Straight Outta Compton?
According to the witnesses, 2 men were responsible for the robbery. Seems the clerk mistook one of the hostages for the accomplice. You're lucky, you understand?
Yes, master.
No!
Hey, you might as well get. Hey, if this comic is racist, you might as well.
Let's go for the wall with it. Where's the wrong?
Yes, master. I'll be a very good girl, master.
I can't be the only one getting that vibe.
You been a good little Negro girl?
What's your name?
About this fucking comic.
I just appreciate how pointless that whole section of the comic was.
Everything about this
No.
comic
It was
pointless.
completely. It had a purpose, don't you know? It was to show that all cops are bad. Even though we had an earlier segment about the cop shooting that kid, showing that all cops are bad. Oh, here's the 2 moms. Oh, yes.
Of course, they're an interracial couple.
I have to ask. Can anyone do a good Whoopi Goldberg impression?
Not off the top of my head, unfortunately.
What does she sound like?
Like a lily black woman.
Like I think I could do a Whoopi Goldberg
You are.
when she was like in
So if you lower your voice, you'll be perfect.
well, like if she was, I think I could do something similar to like her range when she was in Next Generation.
Angie.
Yeah.
Did I smell it? Or something breaking down the door like that? Man, if I have to replace more hinges, you're paying for them. Because I know you even better when you're hungry. And I'm a Nubia, baby. What's wrong? That face.
Oh, she's got a nose piercing. That's great.
Why is she staring daggers at her partner? She's not the one. She's not the reason why.
I think it's supposed to show her.
Well, don't you?
to show
I mean,
that she's pissed.
well, don't you know this is an accurate representation of a lesbian relationship?
Good fucking God, I think Mary Mayhem would have words with these.
Are you wounded?
Who
Yeah.
asks, are you wounded?
No.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really have any, bloodstains or anything like that on me.
I think the guy who I bit the ear off of got worse.
He handcuffed you!
But he talked it off as on scene. Someone said there was no girl.
I don't give a damn. It's illegal to question a minor alone.
I wonder about that. Is that true?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, it is.
Like, you're not
That is in fact
Yeah, you're
illegal
not allowed.
in all 50 states. You cannot question a minor without their legal guardian or parent present.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's jail worthy.
All right.
They can sue the cop and the police department. That would be a much easier solution.
Now let me ask, how did you stop the robbers? You left that part out.
Maybe do an ATM at one down.
Alright, damage control.
Did the cop ask your name or where you live? Is she gonna track down the cop and beat his ass?
You didn't do anything wrong. We all know.
Yeah, she did. He did everything wrong.
Well, one, you don't do proper damage and throw an ATM, so.
But we all
Don't show
know.
your power, Nubia. Like, if they die, just let them die. Kill them if you have to.
It's Rocky 4. If he dies, he dies.
Stop apologizing. We're just happy you're alright. Well, I and Mara, shut up, then.
Just like a good lesbian relationship full of verbal abuse. I'm surprised they're not doing hands yet. That would be kind of
To be honest,
representative.
this is realistic, so they got that.
Not
down.
realistic enough. Where's the throwing of the hands?
Mama Amira must be real worried if he can't D. Two of them working together for Prince Technologies? On some, if I told you, I'd have to kill you type stuff. Whenever videos or something needs disappearing, they call D. They call U-Haul.
So this is John
Guess
Wick
who
now?
he is?
Let me guess, Diana.
Yep. Also, Diana, instead of bringing her sister back home to Themyscira, she decided to leave them with 2 lesbians.
Oh, we're back to the friends. So, okay, so we're almost halfway through the comic, and other than showing cops are bad, nothing eventful happened.
I feel a way that you didn't text me last night. Then you just walked past me. Us with barely a worm in the homeroom this morning. Did something happen with Oscar?
What? What do you mean?
Did he come at you sideways or something? Because he could get his with the rest of these chumps.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's not. But I can't really say yet now, can I?
Then what's got you all long-faced? You even touch your pizza, and you love that nasty mess. Almost as much as Jason.
That's right, black people love greasy food. That's only what they eat.
James, when you do this in post-production, you add that, that scene from Precious where she's stealing the bucket of fried chicken.
Oh no! When ran because she was afraid. I know that with that pizza. Being scared while black is a death sentence.
Serena, I have a question. Is being scared while black, is that a different sensation than being scared in general?
Being scared while black? No, you're just a paranoid, neurotic mess. This author's a dumbass who has no idea how to black despite being half black, I'm assuming. I'm sorry, she looks half black to me.
What does the author look like, actually? Let me look this up.
I know you're racist.
Oh, wow.
He looks half biracial.
It's away!
That explains. Wow. Okay, that explains. She looks like Rachel. Good.
She looks like she's trying so hard to be black and failing. Like how much you want to bet that she grew up with a white parent and had never known the struggle?
I'm willing to believe she lived. She lived
in the
Colin
suburbs,
Kaepernick.
not the ghetto.
Let's see.
Yeah, the Colin Kaepernick lifestyle.
Leatrice L. McKinney, better known by her name L.L. McKinney, is an American writer of young adult literature. Her debut novel, A Blade So Black, was released September 2018. Let me see what this is.
A YA novelist.
Here's the
Not surprised.
Here's the synopsis for that book. When Atlanta teenager Alice Kingston father dies of heart failure while at her favorite event, Dragon Con, she immediately is attacked by a nightmare monster and then saved by Addison Hatta, the guardian of the portal between Atlanta and Wonderland. So it's a contemporary reimagining of Alice in Wonderland. The book deals with themes of nightmares and fears. It incorporates elements of generational trauma specific to the treatment of African Americans in the American South. Serena, do you feel the whip cracking on your ancestors' backs?
Not really, but I would like to have a whip cracked over my ass.
Serena.
And no, I have never felt the generational struggles of my people.
Lionsgate has rights to make a television show out of the book. By the way, she has an entire section of the Wikipedia article dedicated to her Twitter activity.
Oh God.
Career. McKinney enjoyed reading and writing from childhood. That says so much. Thanks, Wikipedia. She studied video game design.
Why is she an author then?
She studied video game design and is now writing for DC Comics.
I'll just my brain.